Hey, my chosen furries and family, it is day 7 of the challenge, and yes, look, I'm sitting outside. Y'all see how beautiful that is? So I could not resist. And when I say it is beautiful, it is absolutely beautiful. As y'all see, I'm not walking around with my hoodie that y'all always see me in, so I'm taking full advantage of this. So today's challenge is we are going to be working on them minds and them hearts. This is very important because through my own personal experiences, God couldn't do a thing with me until He changed this and this. You know, for many years, empty, broken, hopeless, just mind, just on the wrong things. And so, you know what? God said, let me heal you. He was like, let me heal that brokenness, because until He healed the brokenness, I was looking at things through a distorted lens. I'm looking at things and trying to access it through my own understanding. So, of course, I'm seeing what I want to see. I'm not seeing exactly what is there, but I'm seeing exactly what I want to see. And you will realize that when you are looking at things through a broken heart, when you're looking at stuff unhealed, your perspective is totally off. Once God healed me, it was like I started looking at things in a total different light. Instead of me, woe is me, or instead of me looking at a situation where it's like, oh, they was wrong, they was out of pocket, not justifying the things that people did to me, but I started looking at it through a different perspective, a different lens. Like, you know what? Hurt people do hurt people, and until you are healed, you're going to keep continuing to hurt people who come into your space, whether it's intentional or not. So it helped me to forgive people, because it's like, you know what? Let me stop taking it so personal, like they did it because it's me. They would have did it to anybody. And actually, it made me start feeling sorry for people, because it's like when you choose to not forgive, you just don't understand the bondage that you're being tied down to. You just don't understand them strongholds. You don't understand how when you're choosing to heal, that involves forgiveness. That involves not being broken anymore. That involves holding yourself accountable. That involves self-reflection. And man, when I say you getting that heart right, it's not easy. It's ugly. You're going to have your days where you up. You're going to have your days where you down. You're going to have your days where you smiling. You're going to have your days where you crying, angry, all of that. But you know what? I needed to go through everything. I needed to go through the ups and downs. I needed to go through it all for me to be right here at this point in time. As well as, it wasn't just my heart. Like I said, I needed to get that mind right, because it was like I needed to unlearn a lot of things that I had learned from people as well as the world, and I need to learn it the correct way. I'm I was at the point in my life where it's like, you know what? How am I going to be expecting different things if I'm still acting the same way? No. I need to let go of those negative belief systems, those limited belief systems. I need to let go of those toxic traits, those toxic habits, those toxic patterns. They could not go with me. Like, I have accountability partners. Your circle matters. I say that all the time. And you know what? One of my accountability partners said that a focused mind is a powerful tool. And that is so correct. When your mind is focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and not nonsense or things that do not benefit you, that do not add to you, you're able to focus on one thing. You're able to set your mind on a plan, set your mind on a goal. You're able to move forward without all the distractions that comes with not having a healed mind, a healed heart. All of this goes hands in hand. Another one of my accountability partners also asks, what can you do to have a new mindset focus, what can you do? I know for me, I like to start my days off with giving praise to the one who woke me up. I like to get in the Bible. I like to get my mind right. That's how I get my mind right. That's how I clear my mind and set it on positive things. Set it on things that's going to help propel me forward and where it is that God is taking me. Now, you know what? I know we are a people who sometimes we hate to ask for help. We feel like it's weak of us to ask for help. It actually is not. You are a strong individual when you can admit, you know what, I cannot do this by myself. I need help. And that's what I had to do. Until I was willing to admit and surrender and say, look, I need help. This thing that I've been trying to do all this time, I cannot do it on my own. I need help. That's when things start changing. Man, you think it's hard, but it's really not that hard. It's as simple as if you change your mind, you change your life. Because when you change your mind, you start looking at life. I'm telling you, these glasses right here, if they were broken, I would not be able to see things clearly. Everything will be distorted. Everything will be off. But the fact that, look, they're not broken, I'm seeing everything just as bright as it want to be, just as clear as it wants to be. So getting your mind and your heart right is important, and they both go hand in hand. You cannot get the mind right without having the heart right, and vice versa. The eternal work, yeah, it takes time. It takes hard work. It takes commitment. It takes dedication. It takes you staying planted firmly no matter how hard it gets. But I promise you, if you stay the course and you get your mind and your heart right, man, you see that? The sky is really the limit. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. So, like I said, today's challenge is we're working on that mind and that heart. You know what? I wanted to leave y'all with 2 more questions, okay? So, the second question, because remember the other question was, Lord, did I forget that fast? Basically, what do you need to do to have a mindset, focus, shift, whatever? You guys go back and listen to it so you can get the very first question. The second one is, what does healing within look like to you? And what do you need to let go of so you can start that healing process? So, okay, now I'm done. I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow.